Take a look at this. You probably think an animation like this takes weeks of rendering and thousands of dollars in software. It doesn't. You can create a mind-blowing 3D AI animation completely for free in just 4 steps. If you can copy and paste, you can pull this off. The biggest trap beginners fall into isn't the technology, it's the story. A weak story ruins the magic, leaving your 3D cartoon characters feeling cheap and disconnected. That's why today I'm giving you the exact prompt I used to build the entire video. We're talking the plot, the dialogue, the period-accurate characters, and the visual setups for every shot. Plus, I'll show you the exact trick to fixing AI's most frustrating flaw, keeping your characters 100% consistent from start to finish. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a complete workflow to generate studio-quality animations on demand. Step 1 is building your animation plan, and this is where most creators either win or completely fall apart. Before you touch any image generator or video tool, you need a blueprint. So you grab that master prompt from the pinned comment and paste it into ChatGPT. Within seconds, it doesn't just give you a vague idea, it delivers a complete production framework. You get a structured story with a clear beginning, middle, and end. You get highly detailed character breakdowns that define appearance, clothing, personality, tone of voice, and emotional range. You get cinematic text-to-image prompts for every camera angle, wide shots, close-ups, over-the-shoulder frames, all mapped out like a real storyboard. But it goes even deeper. It also generates the exact image-to-video prompts you'll need later, including environmental motion cues, lighting changes, facial expressions, and spoken dialogue formatted specifically for lip sync. That means when you move into production, you're not improvising or hoping the AI figures it out. Every shot already has direction. Every line of dialogue already has purpose. Every visual has intent. Step 2 is where your story really starts to take shape, creating the characters and the world they inhabit. For this, we're using Google Whisk, a free and incredibly powerful tool that currently runs Nano Banana Pro, making it one of the best platforms for locking in character details and keeping them consistent across every scene. Consistent characters are essential because even a small change in appearance can make an animation feel disconnected. First, we need to establish your cast. Copy your character prompts from ChatGPT, paste them into Whisk, and click Generate. Each character will be created in a polished, 3D-ready style, maintaining a cohesive visual style across your animation. Here's the secret to perfect consistency. Take the first character image and drag it into subject box number 1 on the left panel of Whisk. Then click the plus icon to add another subject box and drag your second character into subject box number 2. By doing this, you're locking in your characters. From this point forward, every scene generated will reference these exact images, keeping faces, clothing, and overall style identical in every shot. Next, it's time to create your scene images. Copy your scene prompts from ChatGPT, set your aspect ratio to 16:9 for standard YouTube videos or 9:16 for shorts, paste the prompt into Whisk, and click Generate. Your scenes will appear with cinematic lighting, detailed environments, and characters that match your locked references perfectly. Repeat this process for every scene in your story. Once all scenes are generated, download all the images and save them in a single folder. By the end of Step 2, you'll have all your characters and scenes fully visualized, consistent across your story, and ready to be animated in the next step. Step 3 is bringing those scenes to life. We have our still frames, but now we need motion, so we're using Grok. Grok generates high-quality, watermark-free video clips that look like they came out of a professional studio. But before you upload anything, listen closely. You must stop Grok from auto-generating. Go to Settings in the bottom left, click Behavior, and turn off Enable Automatic Video Generation, so we have total control over the motion and the dialogue. Upload your first scene image, then go back to your ChatGPT plan, copy the image-to-video prompt, making sure the spoken dialogue is included, and paste it into Grok. Hit generate, and in moments, the still image becomes a living shot, where the flickering firelight looks dynamic and the lip syncing matches the dialogue perfectly. Run this exact process for the rest of your scenes. If you want maximum crispness, click the 3 dots on your finished video inside Grok and select Upscale Video to bump it up to HD, completely free of watermarks, and then download all your clips. Step 4 is assembling the final cut. Open CapCut, import all your HD clips, and drop them onto the timeline in order. Keep your transitions short and simple, around 0.3 seconds, so the narrative pacing stays engaging. Now for the most important part, the audio. Head over to the YouTube audio library to find free, copyright-safe background music, filtering by cinematic or dramatic to find a track that fits the gravity of a historical piece. Drop that under your clips and lower the volume so the dialogue remains clear. Layer in a few sound effects like a crackling campfire, distant wind, or the subtle clinking of gear to bring the scene to life. Finally, use CapCut's Auto Captions feature, picking a bold, readable font and adding a slight pop-in animation to keep the viewer's eyes glued to the screen. Do one last playback to trim dead space and export your masterpiece. And there you have it. You just directed and animated a complete, cohesive story using entirely free AI tools. And that's it. No expensive software, no massive render farms, no team of animators working around the clock. Just a clear plan, the right prompts, and 4 smart tools working together in a simple, repeatable workflow. When you break it down step by step, the process stops feeling overwhelming and starts feeling powerful. The real difference between amateur-looking clips and studio-quality animation isn't money, it's structure. It's having a solid story before you touch a single image generator. It's locking in your characters so they stay consistent from the first frame to the last. It's guiding the motion and dialogue instead of letting the AI guess for you. When you take control of the narrative and the visual plan, the AI stops being a gimmick and starts becoming your personal production team. Remember, every great animation begins with a story worth telling. When you focus on structure, lock in your characters, and guide each scene with intention, your work won't feel random or AI-generated. It will feel directed, deliberate, and professional. So start creating, experiment, refine your process, and most importantly, keep telling better stories with every project you complete. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.